Hi, I'm Riq the Critic. I hope you can see me. Listen, thank you for allowing me to come into your home and talk to you about everything. It's been a long time since we've had a conversation. So, I got a lot to share with you. I'll be coming on live every Friday on this Instagram, and you'll be able to see the tape on YouTube. I've got all my Riq the Critic channels. All my old shows there from 2010 all the way up to date. So don't miss it. Please, I've got so much to share with you. While I'm in your home right now, let me share a couple of things with you. I want to talk about the Nigerian scammers. I want to talk about the effect that they've had on this country. Not just because they're scamming people or scamming women and scamming men and scamming anybody that they can, but also it's affected the other Africans, the Zambian, the Gambians, all the other Africans. The ones that are not Nigerian, because Nigeria is a very big place. But all the other ones, the Ghanaians, people from Libya, all of those people are suffering because of Nigerians. Here's what I want to say to you Nigerian brothers. Listen, you don't have to do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All of that extra stuff that you do, all of that, going in the dating sites and then going into the business sites and all of that stuff that you're doing, it's not even necessary. I know how poor your countries are, especially in Nigeria. I know how poor you are. I know what's going on there. I know how much money you make. I know how terrible things are. But look, if you want to come to another country and have a better life and not make $50 a month or scamming people and all that stuff, do the right damn thing. Stop scamming women. Do you know that there are women here that would love your company? I know that you guys work hard, and I know that you guys are probably like the smartest people in the entire world, and yet the dumbest, because you don't even know your worth. You don't even know collaborating with black people will get you even further ahead and get you out of that godforsaken place. But here's the thing that I want to talk to you about. When you get on the phone, and especially on these dating sites, when you're talking to a American man or American woman, all of that after 2 or 3 days I'm in love stuff, it's not necessary. Just tell the truth. Just say what it is. Listen, I'm in a place where I can't make any money. I'm in a place where it's very, very corrupt. I'm in a place where I can't even get ahead. What I want to do is connect with you and let's just build something together. Tell the truth. Hey, if you got a wife, if you got kids, whatever it is, just tell the truth. Listen, I got a wife here in Nigeria and children here in Nigeria, and I really want to bring them out and we all come out there and have a better life. Tell the truth. Or, listen, it's just me. I just want to come. Everybody knows that you want to get the hell out of Nigeria. Everybody knows that. Some of you will lie and say, oh no, I love it here, but I've been there. I already know what's going on there. So here's the thing. And like I said before, just tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you will get so much further ahead. Way further ahead. Sisters here need somebody that's going to come here and work hard and help them get on their feet while they help you navigate through this country and learn what you can do, because we've been here longer than you. When you come here, you act real shitty and you act like, black people don't know what's going on. We've been dealing with people for a long time. These people that we're dealing with, we've been dealing with them for a long time. You just started dealing with them. And you think they love you. And yeah, they might like or love what you can do for them. But hey, in the reality of it, you're just another nigga. Trust me when I tell you this. And I'm not saying that all white people are bad. But what I am saying is that, the few of them out there that are good, you know what I'm saying? It's so many of them out there that are just terrible, terrible. And unfortunately, like Muhammad Ali says, if we let the good ones in, the bad ones kind of push their way in there with them. So here's the thing, when you come here to this country and you see a brother or a sister, instead of you looking at them and looking down on them like you much better than them, and we know you're really not, because we know back at your little huts and stuff, we know how you could be a king and you're wearing sandals and you're, sloughing around and you're a king in a big old dirty place. We know, I know that. And my viewers now know it. So when you come here and you live in your best life that you've ever lived, because even if you're wealthy in Nigeria, your wealth is nothing here in the United States. And I mean nothing. You wouldn't last a year here with your wealth there and the wealth here. So here's what I'm saying. You got black people here. All black people don't play video games and smoke weed and have baby mama daddies and all that. No, that is not true. Just like I'm not going to say all Nigerians are bad. I bet you there's a couple of you good ones out there, but it's a lot of you out there. And because of your struggle and because it's so hard for you out there, it's very difficult for you to think about tomorrow. All you can think about is today. That's why you burn people and you're scamming people all the time, because you cannot think past tomorrow. What I'm trying to get you to do is try to think long term and not short term. See, that's why you're failing over there. That's why the Asians is over there and they taking your stuff. The white people over there taking your stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just taking your stuff in a country that has so many natural resources. Actually, the whole continent of Africa has so many resources when you're talking about medicines, natural medicines, and you're talking about raw materials, gold, diamonds, platinum. I mean, you've got everything there, and yet you have nothing. And that's because, as smart as you are, you're pretty dumb. So when you come over to this country and you know what I'm saying, and you see a sister or you see a brother, you know what I'm saying, extend your hand and welcome. Hey, hi, how are you? My name is such and such. Instead of holding your hand out trying to figure out how you're going to burn them or how you're going to scam them, because you still got to go home. And when you go home, while you scamming us over here, when you get home, somebody's waiting to scam you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dog eat dog. Don't listen to what these people are talking about, because black people here, they're very successful. You see a lot of black people doing a lot of amazing things. And there are a lot of amazing things that black people are doing that you don't even know about, because the media is not going to let you see that. So, once again, I'm just trying to give you a heads up and give you a check. You know what I'm saying? Your friends, the scamming, check them. Hey, don't be scamming them black people. Don't do that to your brothers and sisters. Check them. Check them. Because if you want to come here, we are like the coolest, forgiving, most forgiving people that you'll ever meet. And if you think it's not true, think about it. We're still fighting for reparations. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's not like we have to actually sit down and talk about reparations. White people put it on the movies. You've seen 12 years of slavery. You've seen Roots. You've seen, all of the Django. You've seen all of the slave movies. So what are you trying to prove? Why are you acting like you don't owe us money? Because you do. You really do. And you need to pay. And people need to stop saying crazy shit like, well, that was in the past. Let me tell you something about the Jewish community. It could be a Nazi in the hospital, almost about to die, and they will wheel his tail up out of there and take him right into court and take him before the court to serve justice. They're going to put him up, his crimes, of his Nazi crimes. He could die right on the witness stand. And they have never forgotten. So when you tell us, oh, forget that and all that, the German people, the Jewish people have never forgotten. Why should we forget? Why should we forget some of the worst things, some of the worst atrocities that has happened to us? Okay? And so let's stop that. Let's get on our goal for reparations. We need our money where we can do some important things in the community, some important things in this world. We've made major, major, major contributions to this country and still not even received as much as a thank you or anything like that. You look in the history books and you might see our name in there, but no, nothing more than that. You know, people have made the peanut butter, made the cotton gin, all those things. When I'm wearing clothes and it's cotton, I'm trying to wonder what black family is benefiting from cotton. We picked it. You know what I'm saying? The guy made the machine to separate it and make clothing. But who's getting the money? I mean, who's really getting the money from the textile business? Not the black people. So give us our money. Let us do what we need to do. And we can leave you alone. We don't have to be by. We don't have to. We're fine. We're fine. We want to be able to strengthen our community. We want to be able to teach our children. We want to be able to let our sons and daughters go out without the fear of them being murdered or, not coming home. We don't want to do that. We could actually be separated and be fine. Give us our money. Let us go on over here. We know how to entertain one another. And we obviously know how to entertain you too, because you seem to want to pay us a lot of money to entertain you. So you apparently like our entertainment as well. But the bottom line is this. With the back to the African scammers, we're going to get our money and we're going to be all right. Don't miss out listening to the wrong thing, okay? We've had a lot of years of being lied to. We got a lot of years of being mistreated. We've got a lot of years of knowing the person that we dealing with. You just getting here, you just dealing with them. And also, I kind of saw how you was dealing with them there. You kind of, you just kind of, I don't know. You was kind of acting, you act kind of grand and kind of, puffed up like, you really running something and you really ain't running nothing because you just scamming from each other and, taking money from each other. So, I don't know what the puff up thing is about, all of the, on the big shit. I don't get that. But anyway, I still love you. You my brother, and my sisters in Christ. I still love you, but you're going to have to get your shit together and you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Stop scamming the American people. Stop scamming them because you're making it bad for all the other Africans. I'm talking to you, Nigerians. I ain't talking the other ones, the Ghanaians. They trying to get kind of funky with it too. They trying to get over here and try to do a little something. But I'm just saying, stop it. You see the Mexicans is here. You see the Asians are here. You see the Ukrainians are here. You know what I'm saying? The Afghanians are here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ass is not being able to come because you got so much stuff going on because you keep on doing stupid stuff. Stop doing stupid stuff where you can get over here and make some money. If you want to go back to Africa and build a beautiful place, then go on back and do it. I've seen South Africa. South Africa's nice. But the rest of Africa, it's bad. It's poverty and it ain't nothing nice. So when you're coming over with the puffed up thing, hey, just know this. Riq the Critic is letting everybody know. When you talking about I come from kings and queens and all that, I done seen your kings and I done seen your queens and all that, and it ain't like the queens that we thinking about with the, with the crowns and all that. It's like the kings with the, the big stomachs and the little gold around their neck and little nasty sandals and you know what I'm saying, and little goats running around, in the dirt and all of that. So don't be coming with that king and queen shit because I already know. I know what that is. I've been to your countries. So all I'm asking is that you respect us when we come, because when we come to your country, we respect you. We cannot work in your country. We cannot do anything. You come to our country, you get jobs before we get them. You get resources before we get them. You get everything. So don't try to be slick and don't feel like because you getting them is because somebody else. You're getting resources and things because of us. Because we fought and passed a law for immigrants to come here and get things. And I ain't just talking about Nigerians. I'm talking about the Asians. I'm talking about the Mexicans. I'm talking about all of y'all, period. You need to show some respect when you're dealing with black people, because we are the ones that made it possible for you to be here to live a better life. Not anyone else. Us. Okay? I'm Riq the Critic. I love you and thank you for listening. And don't forget, I'm going to be live. And if you miss this or you get little snippets of it or whatever, you can go right on over to YouTube, Riq the Critic, R-I-Q The Critic. Riq the Critic. Go over to the YouTube, look at all the contents that you missed, and I hope to see you again. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.